those of you that don't know Dr. Sandjar, the Sandjar Group, if you remember at the Dubai event, those of you that were there, Dr. Sandjar came on stage with us and presented the very first IP valuation for blockchain sports, and it's evolved since then. But Dr. Sandjar, great to have you here with us today. And I guess a great place to start is just introduce yourself and how you got into this world of intellectual property and evaluating companies and really bringing big projects to the marketplace. Give everyone a little bit of your background and what the Sandjar Group is all about. And again, thank you so much for taking time to be with us here today.
Thank you so much also on my side. So as I said before, and always telling, I'm usually from very old industry like legal, and legal lawyers were always very pessimistic because we should protect your rights on the latest stage, like court, litigation, prosecution. We should provide such kinds of legal framework solutions that will protect you, investor rights, and all the partners. So that's the reason why whatever we're doing is always very strictly in accordance with all real economy regulation. This is the first. And second, what we have managed to create, this is legal bridge between the real economy and virtual economy. These are the biggest success in the last 4 years. We are focused in depth in the virtual assets because we found the way how we can assist to new projects who don't know how to properly provide legal structuring to do it in the most efficient and secure way. So our group, we are working in all around the world. So you can see here, I'm 28 years in this industry. And we have more than about 40,000 clients working in 35 countries all around the world. The total number of experts is 250 right now. Our headquarters is in Dubai, in UAE. And me personally, as an intellectual property expert, I endorsed by the all big four companies, including specialized companies like Kroll, which is the 100 years leading company in fraud and financial risk advisory. Kroll, so we are quite experienced in our industry and helping to provide legal framework, efficient way and flexible way to fast-growing startups and especially digital products, where there's so high level of uncertainty create huge risk for the investors. So when Dmitry and blockchain sports come to me with the request of how we can structure properly, that was very interesting. We provide the proper solution. So you can see our cases, and by the way, we have a lot of companies. One of the biggest also case for the NFT, for the coins, for the tokens, we have solution. And for the last year, 2023, maybe I can share, this is Halish Times. This is the biggest newspaper in GCC world. He was mentioned that for the last year, 2023, I was mentioned as #1 patent attorney of the year. So it's like a result of my 28 years of activity. First time in the history, somebody not from US, not from UK, from other region was recognized world-based. So I'm very proud of this one. And now I'm ready to share my best expertise with blockchain sport and give today the initial understanding what is IP, how it's working, and what solution was provided for blockchain sport itself. Because in IP, there are a lot of misunderstanding and confusing things, especially due to transformation period, transformation process that is ongoing right now in IP industry. Today is an interesting period of time because we can see that in many industries, they face challenging. Like for petrol industry, they're moving to electric. Like in money, we can understand all the efforts of central bank to protect fiat money, but somehow crypto will come also, especially in IP. Such transformation is going right now, and I want just to touch, because it's not possible within 20 minutes to explain, but give the direction what's going on right now. It's possible. So all IP consists of 3 main industries. First is patent and trademark law. For patent trademark, existing state monopoly, official monopoly, and all local authorities like US patent or UK patent, they are authorized by World Intellectual Property Organization to provide such kind of protection. There are mainly Madrid, Paris Convention, And here, only after official registration, such kind of IP will be valid. But the problem is that a lot of companies, entrepreneurs, and people, they know only these two, patent and trademark. They don't know how to work properly in another two industries where official monopoly not existing. So second, one of the biggest industries is copyright law. For copyright law, here I start giving some life hack. For copyright law, not existing state monopoly. So to create a song, no need to ask permission for somebody. You can create a song, or you can write your copyright already exists. It will be created. And copyright is protected under the Berne Convention. And number three industry is commercial law. Commercial law, for such kind of item, government or corporate office, they're not participating in the registration. They should be registered inside the company, like trade secret and know-how. So now the first life hack, whatever will be created by the mental efforts of any human could be protected in three ways, always in three ways. This gives flexibility. This is the reason why I know a lot of old school lawyers are hating me, because I'm explaining which another alternative existing, the part of the patent trademark. For example, most common type of IP is brand. You have brand of the company, brand of the product, brand of the mobile application, whatever brand. So you have three options how to protect this brand. You can protect under the trademark with the same trademark certificate from local authorized authority. You can protect as a copyright, as a composite copyright work, it's your right. Or you can even not register brand name with any IP certificate, because the name of the company, which will be registered and trade license, giving you also opportunity to use. So this is short about the brand. Second, why I'm giving this basic knowledges, because when we'll move to NFT market, we should understand what is behind staying, what kind of legal intellectual assets are behind the blockchain sport, and which kind of solution we have chosen and why solution is so efficient. For example, if you have some product, technology, business concept, something else, what is implemented, you also have three options how to protect. Invention by patent, work of science by copyright, or know-how by commercial law. So now here's the question of the business strategy. Number one, which tool properly to choose. Second, specific characteristic of the industry where you're working. Depending on this, you should choose the legal tools. But if you go to any lawyer, they always will force you go to the patent trademark. Why? Because, for example, trademark is limited only for one country, and you should always register more. Instead of this, with copyright, you protect globally. And here, one very important thing. You know, for example, let's consider blockchain support and many other projects. So this project cannot exist without internet. I think all I agree. If somebody who is not agree can put some like this on something that the blockchain sports ecosystem can exist without internet. I will be very interested to know how it's possible. So now, if it's internet, it means that we should understand with whom we are communicating in legal way in internet. Who is this main internet service provider, like Google, YouTube, Apple, who provide Google search, Apple Store, Google Play Market. And what is interesting thing, all main internet service providers, they registered in which country? United States. All the biggest, that means that by United States companies is monopolized this industry. There are like big 20 companies who keep in hand. Okay, this means that we should keep in mind what about United States law and regulation about this one? Because if you want to protect our right in internet, if you want to develop, to make capitalization, to do something, we should understand what is legal framework. United States law is very big, very huge. Inside this law, there are one special law, which called Digital Millennium Copyright Act. I will show you this one, Digital Millennium Copyright Act. This I'm giving to legal framework to understand, because you are touching with such kind of product, services, maybe you investing in blockchain support ecosystem, you should understand how to regulating by the law. So Digital Millennium Copyright Act was created in American way. So it was a lot of solutions. They consolidated, put the okay. This is bill where all this kind of approach solutions are combined. For ordinary people, very difficult to understand this law. And so I don't want to take more of your time. I will just specify one main approach and paragraph here, where is written registration as a prerequisite to a suit. As per this requirement, if you want to protect your rights or to do something in the internet based on Digital Millennium Copyright Act, your rights should be registered only with Copyright Office before a lawsuit could be initiated by any somehow. So, for example, now you find some illegal copies of your product, fake, design, source code, something, solution, your business concept. And if you don't have copyright certificate under the Berne Convention, you even don't have right to initiate the case. Now, if you go back to our structure, where almost, if you talking about registration, almost items registered with patent and trademark. Why? In this way, usually all school lawyers pushing all go to the patent trademark. And when I put this question to the lawyers, hi guys, you are so smart. Why you pushing entrepreneurs to receive patent trademark is not applicable at all to digital industry? The question very simple, because no one knows about this law and about this paragraph. I was shocked, it's happened with me like many years ago. And then I started to understand why a lot of legal solutions, which are especially hardly pushed by biggest law firm, are not working absolutely. And that's the reason why it's total mistrust to the IP, that IP is not effective because they're choosing not efficient working tools. I will give you a beautiful example how it's what's going on right now, because I'm today like disclosure all the internal thing about the IP, because I'm very honest, very frank. I want to let you know. Let's take this company. Who knows this company? I think everyone knows this company. It's huge.
Everyone knows. Yeah.
So I'm not against this company because it's public listed company. I will give to you just understanding. It's like redesign of reality. I will explain something interesting. So these companies spend millions to the IP protection. They receive a lot of trademarks, a lot of patents. It's not possible to calculate. But when they go to the public, now they should make some kind of statement about this statement for form S1 form, the statement when you go to public, because you should explain all the risk, what's behind. You should publicly announce and officially inform about this one. And this law firm who provides service, I cannot disclose this law firm because I don't want to receive some defamation, but this law firm who provided such kind of solution for many years of protection, they put this very beautiful disclaimer page. This is the QR code. You can go directly on the US SEC Commission website and found intellectual property laws, procedures, and restrictions provide only limited protection. Millions spent to trademark and patent under this area, under this one direction. Millions was spent. And what is the response? Protection. And any of our intellectual property rights, any may be challenged, invalidated, circumvented, infringed, or misappropriated. Further, the laws of certain countries, it means any countries, do not protect proprietary rights to the same extent as the laws of the United States. Therefore, in certain jurisdictions, we may be unable to protect our technology. How comes? Coinbase paid millions to IP protection, received a lot of tons of certificates, and this disclaimer totally removed any responsibility of law firm for this one, because they know that all what they have done not efficiently. That's the reason why when we understand such kind of situation, we start, oh, guys, we don't need such kind of approach. What really working? Then we found that it should be Berne Convention, it should be copyright, it should be properly protection. And after this, we created our approach, our expert approach, how to protect digital and virtual assets based on the copyright system under the Berne Convention. We start communicating with corporate office. We was working with 200 corporate offices all around the world. We found who are the best, who provide the search, who makes the analysis of protectability. We found there are one Germany and other companies who provide strong protection. And whatever we're doing right now, it's fully matched to the DMCA law, Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and the protection that we will provide it can give guarantee of remove any unethical or unfair plagiarism, any attempts to block. So today, not possible legally to block the domain name because even the rights are protected with existing protection. We can return any domain if somebody will make unethical legal attack on our product. So this short about the IP, how it's working. And after we implemented this solution of the protection, now we also found very interesting way that when you're receiving copyright certificate and copyright for the product itself, now for this copyright, we can have several owners. So owner of copyright could be 1, 2, or could be 1 million. This it's come biggest insight to me like 4 years ago. Me personally that, oh my God, it means that number of people could be directly owner of the product, mobile application or technology, even without a company. This clicked me. Now it means that we can implement the solution where some kind of founders, owners of the IP, split by the shares, can own the product directly. And such kind of protection will be the strongest in the world because it's even not depend on the company. They can be co-owner of the IP through the IP shares and not together give to any company who professional managing this IP just to commercialization. So we call this solution IP shares solution. So where we can take brand, this what exactly was implemented to blockchain sport ecosystem. If you remember this certificate that you have received, now we're going to NFT and other things. This certificate, global IP portfolio of blockchain sports ecosystem business projects. So you see, this is copyright under the Berne Convention, which fully matches to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act of United States. Here's the items that are protected. You see, all items are registered and consolidated in one. It was valued in proper way. Here is the valuation certificate. Let me show you. It was valued for 1 billion, all this IP portfolio. And this IP portfolio now give you opportunity to split to small shares, and these shares are represented by NFT. So NFT of this platform are endorsed by the IP portfolio. Inside this IP portfolio, all these items are included. Blockchain sports ecosystem, product, concept, you see this NFT marketplace platform, and other things. What does it mean? That here, now we have management company, blockchain ecosport, who manage all the rights. And the investor, every buyer on NFT becoming straightforward co-owner of the technology itself. And his rights will protect in highest level. Because as I said before, first they're legally protected, endorsed, and they can also resell this one. Even if something happens with the company, it will be also zero damage to the business because this technology are existing. Any another company can continue commercialization and monetization. This is worst case scenario. I mean, the protection giving opportunity to resell. There are some limitations by the country of Berne Convention. For Iran, others, they cannot. But 181 country and citizens of this country can use this solution. So what does it mean? That today blockchain ecosport system protected with the strongest way globally in 181 countries all around the world, and they can issue the IP shares, which will be encrypted by NFT. Now, next question. If we consider blockchain ecosport working as with virtual assets, correct? NFTs are usually virtual assets. What is the problem and what is the biggest mistake of the project who coming to this industry? They're trying to position in legal way this NFT or token as a subject of the deal itself directly. And here we have SEC, Securities Exchange Commission of United States, which clearly make the statement. Hi guys, whatever virtual assets existing, if these assets have uncertain legal status, what means uncertain? That in a real economy not existing. In a real economy, there's civil code. I think all know what is civil code. If in civil code not existing such kind of assets, we consider this a gray area and we will check. Give us time. We will check. And believe me, this commission, they have very strong team. They have power to check all the biggest projects. They started doing it. I like this. So now you have what options existing. Number one option, you can apply to American this commission and register as a securities. For commission, it's good, but for entrepreneur, it's about 1 year, more than $1 million cost. It's not so cheap. Very complicated process. Number two, you should prove that your asset is not security or like utility token. Very complicated process. Usually, the best solution is the decision of the court. So you should have finished some court process to prove. Nothing else existing because they're positioned as a virtual assets. What is another option which available on the market and we have implemented? We can tell that, hi guys, in our case, we are selling intellectual property, share of intellectual property. And NFT, which we are using, is just tool of the selling. So if I have this IP, which you see the certificate, now I have right to sell the shares to 1, 2, or 10 million people. It's my right. Co-ownership, mutual ownership of IP exists more than 100 years. But no one understands how to do it flexibly in terms of crowdfunding. So once we have this IP, now we can sell by ordinary offline agreement, like not hard copy with stamp, which work in many years. Or we can change, instead of this old hard copy, we want to sell through the smart contract. It's all right, it's allowed. So in this way, we're using NFT as a tool just to sign a deal inside the blockchain to make some records. It's like containers that move these assets, intellectual property assets, inside the blockchain. Very clear. It's not subject of the deal itself from legal point of view. From business, yes, maybe it's positioned as an NFT. But legally, they are selling the IP which is registered protected. It's not scam. It's not something that will not exist in real economy. IP existing, and whatever request will come, hi guys, we are working as a real economy regulation. Our organization works intellectual property organization. Our legal framework, bank convention. That's the reason where such a process was very efficient, but also even this solution seems very simple, but there are a lot of things we have implemented. We spent 4 years to customize this product, especially for virtual assets. But now successfully working, and we provided this best IP protection, valuation, IP shares legal framework with support to blockchain export system project. I think I managed to be inside the 22 minutes.
Yes, you did. Amazing. Can we actually cover one thing that we spoke a few days ago regarding first this evaluation of blockchain sports, those projects evaluation. Is this evaluation current, or it's a future evaluation from a year now, or when it's developed? Like, touch that base, because that's something that I was surprised to hear from you when we spoke.
Of course, I will explain. So the evaluation process should be conducted in strong accordance with International Valuation Standard of Intangible Assets 210. This standard was approved by International Valuation Standard Council, headquartered in UK, London, which is accredited by United Nations to issue such kind of standard. So 210, this is standard of intangible asset valuation. Inside the standards, there are a lot of approach that could be used. Very difficult. There are more than 15, 20, lot of. So what we have used in our way, we checked first what was already created. Because there are some startups, which have a very beautiful idea, but nothing still created. Even this startup has some value. Because in future, once it will be implemented, it could cost something. No. In our way, in our case, when we studied all the project, it was very exciting that all the technologies already existing, platforms, software, then this customer acquisitions, you have huge database. So you have even in the real economy, it's supported by the fields, by the contracts, by the stars. So it was already existing, number one, in terms of the physical assets. Number two was existing in terms of technologies and conceptual solutions, and existing in digital solutions. So our evaluation was based on what exists right now, because we conducted the level of uniqueness, level of innovative solutions, and it was like 5-10 years ahead whatever consider all competitors who work in the sport industry. So my answer is, first, we evaluate what already existing, number one. Second, we also analyze the scalability potential of this project, how much it could generate revenue in most pessimistic way. Because in blockchain, whatever you're doing, it could be very fast go up. Because this system giving opportunity for fast sales, smart contract, we use very pessimistic scenario. Even this 10 project which is inside, if we will consider maybe a little in depth, and every project could worth 1 billion. We don't know, guys. We will use pessimistic scenario. We analyze what already have, what contracts they have already signed with the stars, what they can generate revenue. And on the second part, we also use discounted cash flow for the future benefits and future revenues that could generate. So first, we evaluate what existing right now with the level of uniqueness, level of technical innovations, and other things, and this bring main value. Plus ecosystem of the star supporters, of the companies who involved, the expertise, everything was analyzed very in depth. We was working with all my team. 45 people was involved to the assessment of all this project. They're huge. So these 10 projects are very, very sophisticated and complicated. And then additionally, we analyzed the potential discount cash flow. This how evaluation was done.
That's amazing. That was the news for me, because I was thinking, when I'm looking at this, I was thinking it's a future price when the project's going to be developed or something, right? Now, next question. Really quick, it's going to be in 2 months ago in February when we were in Dubai, evaluation was 1 billion, and just a week or a few weeks ago, it's already 5 billion. How is it from 1 billion to 5 billion? How is it scaled so fast? Why such a big difference? Like, what did you do? What did blockchain sports did that it grew from 1 billion to 5 billion?
So so first, this initial evaluation that was done, it's not changed so dramatically. Not change. Why value 5B appears on the scene? Because within 2 months, they have identified new technologies, new product that before was not implemented. So this is not revaluation. Revaluation for the 2 months not so big.
Okay.
And why we consider combined? Because solutions that they have found, especially for devices for this metrics sport, because we are fully in depth right now. The other things, so they could be integrated to blockchain ecosport system, because initially it was targeted to support the young football players to identify the potential with these fields in Brazil and other things. So it was not this technology was not included to the first valuation package. Within 2 months, there are new technologies come. Because due to big success, a lot of inventors, they come to Dima's team to show what they have. And Dima, they have with the project, the top management, they have technology how to select best the project. They selected, they showed to us. We also checked, we valued them and added, because this is one ecosystem. That's the reason why we can talk about 5 billion valuation, a whole ecosystem. Instead of 1B, and little for 2 months it was like gross, but not X5 definitely.
Yeah.
And others there are new technology that was added. But now what is the most interesting thing? These technologies were added, and when they will start operating, they will bring value higher, and this will be synergy effect, and even this 1B will grow faster due to this technology, because this technology is giving access to the new segment of potential customers who they are not only players. This vision system, this game, this devices, they like expanding the market for the product system, and it will grow so faster now.
Yeah, Edward, this is huge because what Dr. Sandjar is talking about is the XR project, guys. The
Yeah.
XR project and
So
the
I'm legal due to
virtual reality.
confidentiality. I cannot explain the names, but
Yeah, no, this is the XR. And for our members, guys, this is really huge because right now we have the IRL promotional pack that actually allows you normally to participate in the XR project. You have to participate at the 50,000 contribution level, 50,000 USDT. That package includes this IP, this technology. And for right now, with the promotional pack for 5,500 USDT, a person can participate in this promotional founders pack, this IRL pack, and have access to right now what is the #1 valued technology inside of the blockchain sports ecosystem. And that's the VR XR project. So this is, Edward, this is massive, Ilya, for our members. That was a light bulb moment for me because I had that same question. What was the difference in valuation? But to hear now that literally this new category of technology has 5x'd the value of the ecosystem. And guys, there's a limited supply of those packs. I know less than 4,000 of those packs are now available, but this is a huge, huge opportunity for our members. So I wanted to make sure everyone made that connection. That connection just happened for me in real time. I went, whoa, this is huge, right? Right, Ilya?
Yeah, of course. And then Dr. Sandjar, so talking about NFT marketplace, right? Because we're running out of time. So we have Andre with us, right? So we'll be talking about NFT marketplace from IP standpoint. How do you see this platform? Or maybe you can talk just like briefly in 1-2 minutes to kind of like transition into second part of today's call. What would you say?
So the NFT which implemented here is not just the smart contract, not just a record in the blockchain. So what I explained before, behind this NFT staying the huge IP portfolio, with the economic assets which exist in the real economy and could be monetized in proper way. So if you will buy or sell NFT, you're also buying a part of the whole ecosystem, and which is legally connected, proof, verified by certificate, by valuation, by all other things. And this NFT you can even sell if you want to fiat money to show to the bank because you have the verification. If you need, anyone can check the NFT, understand that this all certificates are public available, it's registered and protected. So this is the main difference. It's so because all other NFT usually they touching only the like visual, how beautiful the visual NFT. Second, yeah. Yes. Second, they can, if some kind of virtual assets will be efficient in way of pump, dump, other thing. It's in this area. It's like second limitation for NFT. In our case, no. This NFT represent your NFT's legal breach to the existing IP portfolio, protected registered value in the real economy, and through this NFT you have access to this, your co-owner. So this is kind of solution. This is my main idea. What behind this NFT?
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dr. Sandjar, we know you need to go, but before you go, one more last question, if you can talk about. It's something actually, guys, if you remember on the last call when we had an AMA session with Dima, and he wanted to share with something, and he asked us can I share it? We said not yet. Let's just wait. It's about the crypto license, Vara license that in the process. If you can talk a little bit about that. And Jeremy, when you're here, if you can also comment after exactly what to make it clear exactly what this is.
Yes, of course. So we started already the work on the receiving VARA license. VARA is Virtual Assets Regulator Authority that was created in Dubai and fully specialized and targeted to regulate all the relations with virtual digital assets like coin and tokens. And this license is one of the best all around the world because it gives flexibility to sell and to any kind of virtual assets if they're properly registered, but special license should be received. You know that UAE is one of the best crypto-friendly countries all around the world, and this special only in UAE existing such kind of authority was created. There are very experienced people inside the board of the VARA. The VARA is they have like it's not just some kind of agency. VARA is full ministry, have full ministry like status in United Arab Emirates. A very, very high respect organization with some check, with some official bodies who are sitting on the board. And now we started the process. The rules are very strong, but clear for us. And definitely we will pass this way and we will receive the VARA license to blockchain control system because this is in our pipeline. And we now in the right time with proper speed working in this direction also. So after receiving this VARA license, we will receive additional level of legal protection, recognition, and support of the transactions as addition to what we have right now. What we have right now even strong, even this gives up to work. But VARA license will make like the best from licensing part of view, best solution for blockchain export system project.
Mm-hmm. This is huge. This is huge. This is something we didn't even planned and expected or talked about just a few months ago. And when we got this news, it's really big. Jeremy, I don't see you.
Oh, I'm here. No, it's huge. There's only, if I remember correctly, it was 13 or 16 licenses, something like this, that have been
18, yes, 18,
18,
right,
yeah,
yes.
18 now, okay. 18, and if you see the list of companies that have been licensed, many of those companies are some of the biggest entities out there in the market. Binance, for example, there's big entities that have received this license. And this is massive. This is massive. And we will be the first layer 1 blockchain project to receive such a license, first of all. So this is absolutely massive in the marketplace. And it's not just a single license. There's multiple layers of licensing that are being offered to blockchain sports right now in this relationship. And it's just huge. And it's one of the reasons why the team has relocating to Dubai. Currently, we do offices in Dubai because this is such a strong presence in the global market. Dubai is one of those regions that has positioned itself in the very front of the future of this cryptocurrency, blockchain, decentralized world, providing the right regulation, the right structure, the right framework. And that's exactly what the VARA organization has been brought in to do, to create that structure. And so this is just huge, guys. The announcement's going to be made public very soon. This is a massive opportunity, and it really positions blockchain sports in the elite status of decentralized projects out there in the world. It really puts us in an elite status. 18 entities have received licensing from VARA, and blockchain sports is the next in line in that process. So very, very exciting news, and there'll be a lot more information coming on that as well.
Okay, Jeremy, we don't have much time, so thank you, Dr. Sandjar, a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, for joining our global call.
Thank you so much.
Thank you also. Thank you for very nice questions also.